Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I'm the mysterious JG. Laguna wants to know what Julia's dream is. Tell me about yourself, like your dreams for the future. Oh, to end up with some guy who passes out on my bed after talking about himself for hours. Maybe I'd rather marry a cold army general who I don't love and eventually die under... Well, no, I'd rather go with a guy who passed out on my bed. Maybe walk away from you awkwardly so you can answer, I just want to sing and not play the piano, but sing too. She's not allowed to sing. Oh, I'd really love to hear it. But I can't. I'm no good at writing lyrics. We'll just do covers. That must be tough. But thanks to you, I think I can come up with something. Thanks to me? Thanks to me. Yes, it's the closing credits theme of this game. The many faces you've shown me. Times when you were hurt, worried, or felt pain deep inside you. Your smile, your face, your eyes that I want to pluck out. He's like more than a head taller than her, too. And she's staring right at us, just saying, my eyes are up here, lady. You've shown me something. I think I can come up with a song. Backhands her. That's what appeared to happen there. Wow, I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, is it? No, I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Laguna, new orders. Meet by the presidential residence on the double. Officer, interrupt us. Can we meet again? Of course. I have to come hear you sing. Aw, it's very sweet. Next up, timber. Oh no, apparently someone cut down a tree on the track. Do you want to get up? It's really creeping me out with you laying down there. Next up, timber. Apparently Ward and Kyros stopped doing things that they were interested in and they woke up. Were we all asleep? Maybe someone released some sleeping gas? There's lots of people who resent seed. Maybe. Better be careful. Am I missing anything? Anyone hurt? Better check my boots for sleeping gas. I don't think so. What a relief. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Everything's cool with me. I had such a nice dream. I was a huge, muscular Galbadian soldier and a man. Nice that she adjusted her skirt. I had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. It was a nightmare. I dreamt I was a moron. Better not share any of this, because if I find out they had the same dream, it might turn out that this means something. We will be arriving in Timber shortly. For those getting off, please be sure to have all your belongings. But seriously, Sir Laguna was so cool. Hey, there was a Laguna in my dream, too. He was a Galbadian soldier, right? No, he belonged to the G Army. Laguna, Kyros, and Ward. Huh? That's it. That's what? There's no way we can understand this. Let's just concentrate on our first mission. Well, Selphie, I mean, most things, there's no way you can understand them. This time you might be right. I guess you're right. That the others might not be able to understand it either. We'll put this incident on hold. I'll report it to the headmaster once we get back to Garden. Which I don't think he ever does, actually. We should be there soon, eh? Here we go. Psych yourself up, baby. Oh, just vanished. Woo, still sleepy. Whoa, it's teleported away. ... He does not teleport away, though. So we get off at the timber station, which is made of wood. Sadly, I don't know if we get to save before talking to our contact, which means I don't really want to run a lot of risks as far as messing up the phrase we're supposed to use. It sure would be nice if there was a save slot. Oh, the forests of timber sure have changed, but the Moogles are still there, but the Chocobos are still there, but the Owls are still there. Tell you what, guys, if you really, really want to find out what happens if you choose the wrong thing, I'm sure you can get it on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and choose the correct response, but the Owls are still around. Welcome to Timber, sir. Come with me, sir. Oh, it's Peppermint Patty. On vacation, that's not fair. My Georgie's in there. I hate this pet shop. They kidnapped my pet. I'm an evil agent for the Galbadians, and I heard about your plans. Welcome, how's Timber treating ya? Timber souvenirs, Owl's Tears, map of Timber, model trains, naughty magazine. Let's get Owl's Tears. Owl's Tears, huh? We're out of stock. The old man living on the edge of the town would have some. Map of Timber's not for sale, but I'll show it to you. Want to see the map of Timber? Sure. Wow, that's a fucking terrible map. I have no idea what this means. No, that's an awful map. Model trains. Model trains are out of stock. Watson's Zone bought the last one. The owner of the hotel used to make some great models. He used to make a lot of them. He disappeared after the war. No one makes them anymore now that he's gone. And Naughty Magazine. That's a souvenir. I can't sell Naughty Magazines to underage kids. Well, but Zone is a regular here. I'll sell them to him sometimes. He was looking for a book called Girl Next Door. You should tell Zone if you ever find one. Yeah, and that's like a key item. The perfect game save, apparently, which is an invention of players. You don't give it to him because the reward is something you can get elsewhere, but if you don't have the Girl Next Door porno mag in your inventory at the end of the game, then you're not considered to have done a full, perfect clear. Please, sir. This way, sir. Ooh, this train has Raiders painted on it. Apparently these guys have like a cool mobile headquarters. That's pretty awesome, actually. It's the Judean People's Front, or the People's Front of Judea. So you guys are seeds. Please bring me any pornography you find. Or was it Watts? Zone and Watts or something. I'm the squad leader, Squall. This is Self and Selfie. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to leave the Citadel. Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls, but I probably should have washed that hands. I've been whacking it a lot with these Girls Next Door magazines. What a jerk. At least she'll shake. Jeez. And now Zell's like, what about me? So let's get on with it. What do we do? Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Looks like you already met Watts. He's one of the two. If one of us or the other, you're supposed to give that porn mag to when you find it. Hey, I guess it's just our princess then. The princess. It's the princess's nap time, sir. Oh, man. Hey, Squall, sorry, but could you go get the princess? She's in the last room up the stairs. Some of our other guys are in the room on the way. Ask them if you get lost. The hell is this? Were we hired to do errands? Well? Are you angry? We're not gophers, we're seeds, special forces. We were gophers in our last mission. This is the last time for this kind of thing. Oh, oh, my stomach. Getting ready for the strategy meeting, sir. Mr. Seed, you seem to know rules unfamiliar to this region. Let's play a game with Balam's rules and ours, sir. You want to play guard, sir? No. You're supposed to just, like, refuse to play by their rules, and that will stick with the rules from our region, because all other rules that get introduced are more complicated and confusing and likely to cost you cards. So you're supposed to keep refusing them, but maybe you have to actually back out from here. The open rule is spread throughout this region. And get this same rule to go away. Maybe it doesn't work that way after all. Maybe I did something wrong here. I think I'm stuck with the same rule. I was probably supposed to say no a few more times there. I should still be able to win, but the same rule is just, it's confusing. But like if somebody plays the exact same, oh well, I need to get this card anyway. I'm your man. Do. I guess I don't understand how the same rule works, and now I'm losing. This is not good. But I want that Angelo card anyway. Okay, so I got the Angelo card. That's the main thing. I'll try to figure out later how to get rid of the same rule, or figure out what it actually means. Oh, the trade rule switched to 1. That sucks. Yeah, I think I messed this up, because now I've lost the all rule, and we have same. So, I may have to go back and redo this. I don't know. Squall, way to go. You tell them they can't treat us that way. These guys don't seem to have it together. Not like me. Our princess is in the room further down. What, you're gonna wake the princess? You got some guts, man. You must have bomb man weapon. The sound of the train moving, it's so relaxing. Alright, well, let's pick a different slot in case I need to go fix something I screwed up with the card game. Didn't really get a chance to save after the hotel. You may not recognize her when it's not a CGI sequence. A fully computer. Hey, you're, from the party. So does that mean you're a seed? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't. My seed are not working. I'm infertile. I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's 2 others with me. You can dance with them too. Yes, seed is here. All right, chill out. Jesus, take it easy. It's just that I'm so happy. Me and my biker shorts. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh. So you were looking for the headmaster at the party.
Yes, I used you to get to him. You know Cypher? He's the coolest.
Yeah. He gave me the scar.
Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man, even if he does a variety of bad impressions. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans.
No, that's great.
Yes?
I'm going back to the others.
Okay, let's go.
Was I supposed to search the room first?
Squall, is he here?
He who?
Undertaker. Cypher.
No, he's not a seed. He's a jobber.
Oh. Oh yeah, my name is what?
Your name is the person who's going to end up being our 5th party member and giving me the ability to get rid of the cure spell out of Squall's inventory. But we will keep her name Renoa.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Squall. I'm your love interest, by the way. Seed members dance quite well, don't they?
Whatever. Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of Seed to learn various skills.
Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Here's my dog, Angelo. You have his card. Or her card, but I think it's a he. Angelo, turn around so we can check. Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner.
Pipper partner.
Angelo is really smart. Here, let me tell you.
Renoa's limit break uses Angelo. It's kind of stupid. The tricks Angelo can learn are listed on the status screen. The 4th status screen lists all the tricks that Angelo can learn. The gauge on the right indicates how much he has been learned. When the gauge is full, the trick has been learned. If the gauge is not full, the trick is yet to be learned. To learn a new trick, move the cursor to that trick name and press X. Now as Renoa walks around, the gauge will fill up and Angelo will learn the trick. If you select a trick that has already been learned, there will be a message before you close the screen. If there's still a trick to learn, be sure to select it. You can learn new tricks by reading a magazine called Pet Pals. After reading Pet Pals, access this screen to change the settings. That's all for Renoa's limit breaks.
Smart, huh? I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you here. There.
Like, listen, pal, I don't trust you, and I don't want you getting anywhere near her. What's over there, boy? Pet Pals magazine? Usually if there's something you can interact with, it suspiciously doesn't look like the rest of the area. Okay, so for now, she can free up some inventory space for him. Although I'm probably going to start using her as soon as I can. Wait a second, her status screen didn't show me this, whatever limit break stuff I was supposed to be able to do. Oh, okay, never mind. He knows 2 things and that's all. So he doesn't have the same set of stuff. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you woke up the princess. You sure got some guts. She's a dangerous psycho. There's nothing wrong with the strain. You're having a strategy meeting. Better get going, by the way. You're really lucky to come away without a scratch. Apparently she just tears people apart when they wake her up from a nap. Bzzz. Well, I'll save over this because either I messed up the card game or I didn't, so it's not going to make a difference for this slot. This music is one that got stuck in my head after I played this game. Just the do 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 part. I can't remember what old TV show it was, like CBS This Morning or 60 Minutes or some old show had this as its had like very similar music to that little piece there. This is Zell and Selfie.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I have to sound distinct from Selfie now. This way.
Is she gonna introduce herself? Did I skip over dialogue where he introduced her? Zell just stands there for an extra couple seconds and then sprints in. Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance to forest owls will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top-secret info from Galbadia. I got the info, sir. There's a VIP coming to Galbadia from Timber. Super VIP. Coming from Galbadia. The guy's name is Vinzer Delling, our archenemy and the president of Galbadia. Vinzer Delling is a scoundrel. And meanwhile, Zell is staring at some guy in shades and shaking with anger. He's a dictator, not a president, not even popular in Galbadia, sir.
President Delling is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital.
Nobody on our team is paying attention to this. I guess Squall is. It looks like Zell and Selfie are both spacing out. Our plan is to
blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher?
I guess she is listening. Not quite. So get to the point. Just tell us what to do.
Shall we begin? At the beginning? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding in it now.
Yeah, this is a weird minigame that there's no penalty for failing, and I don't think the rewards are better for doing it perfect or doing it right on the first try, but we'll see.
Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to the timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedure in 7 steps.
Sneak on board the second escort.
We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car.
Proceed cautiously across the roof of the second escort.
The second escort car is the only one that's equipped with sensors, sir.
Oh, the second car... Whatever.
A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later.
Proceed across the roof of the president's car.
We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much.
Delling hates the company of his guards and keeps being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car.
Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't... Boom! Game over, right? Yeah, we'll all be destroyed, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. Have the dummy car and our base move in after the coupling. After the car is uncoupled...
Nobody's going to notice this, huh?
We'll have the dummy car and our base move in.
This is like some, Spectre level bullshit complicated kidnapping.
At this point, our train and their train will be linked and moving together. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling. The process will probably be similar to the first one. escape with the President's car and our base.
How did that car get stuck? Whatever.
If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the President's car, and they'll never notice that they have a dummy car and are missing the second escort car. After that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Delling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point, and it'll be all over. Don't forget that.
5 minutes? You sure that's enough? According to the simulation that we ran, it should only take 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for Seeds, right?
Of course, too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts.
East meets Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he is checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So exactly how do you avoid them? Basically, run or stop, depending on which guard is below you. Stop for blue, run for red.
That's about it for the sensors. Now let's talk about how to uncouple the escort car.
This is very silly.
Question. How could you uncouple the cars from a moving train? Well, that was what I was about to explain. We can't uncouple the cars directly.
Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. Wow, that seems really unsafe. If anything goes wrong with that circuit, the train just flies apart. To disable it, we have to enter several codes.
And we have
the codes. Renault has them, sir.
I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you'll slide down the side of the train using the cable to enter the codes into the system. Now I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of a number of between 1 and 4 and has 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers, instead it'll have 4 buttons. For instance, if I relay the code 3124, you'll push
square, circle, X, triangle.
In that order. You'll have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So like we said, you have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cards, we'll wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practice entering the code. Enter 3 codes and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down L1.
Yeah, I think I want to quit. I need to find out if I cost myself huge extra headaches with the card game or not. But when we come back next time, we'll be kidnapping the president. Are we a bad enough dude to kidnap the president? I guess we'll see. Catch you next time.